This has been a crazier back road shortcut than I expected. I missed the roots. This is where Aussie Espanol started, man. Back when we got no views, back when we didn't have anything. Yeah, we've had too many hotels lately. We're still trying to keep up the wild cam, but... Putting the flag back on the tuk-tuk. Sim, obrigado. Well then, good afternoon legends. From Recife, we've been in a week in this apartment block and it's time to get the tuk-tuk serviced. We've done nothing but edit the entire time and I've only gone out once. Crazy. I think this is the best nightlife I've seen in my entire life of any city that I've ever been to. Recife is blowing me away. I am gobsmacked, astonished, surprised, all in one, and it's beautiful. So we're well overdue to do some maintenance on the tuk-tuk now. Here we go. All right, we might hit a bit of traffic on the way, but this is my first time driving in Recife since arriving. It's been a week. The mechanics don't know that we're showing up, so it's gonna be a kind of, here's a tuk-tuk. I know how to kind of do everything myself. Is it cool if I have your clean workshop to do what I need to do? Tudo bem, amigos? Tem umas coisas que é preciso fazer. Troco de óleo. Talvez eu quero cambiar
a transmissão.
Já tem isso. Isso roda como...
Sim, sim. Isso é muito grande aqui na loja. Não...
Claro.
Entendeu? Agora eu aqui após o armazém aqui.
Nope, these guys, they're flat out. They got no time, so we'll go to the next one. I just don't want to do it in the garage of my Airbnb, unfortunately. Having one of these elevation systems to lift the vehicle would be very convenient. Estou fazendo vídeos e também hoje faz uma promoção para seu negócio.
Pronto, bota ali.
Ah, yeah, bem, obrigado, obrigado. Look at that. Brasil! We are here, legends. We are in Denildo. Denildo? Denildo? É seu nome, senhor? Roberto. Denildo. Okay, he's the owner of this place. We are in Boa Viagem on the main road, so it's very easy to find. Talvez os ruedas primeiro para deixar isso descansar. It's been a little while since we've changed the air filter as well, so we'll do that here. That's a bit of a dusty boy there. We're going to clean that one out, and this is already a pre-cleaned one. Handy. Air filter done. See, I seen Tori is well propped up now. She's got the chock under the front wheel. The first and the easiest of all of the jobs, we're just gonna rotate the tires. I feel like the pit crew at a race thing. This was the right tire, gone on the left. Just to have the wear come out evenly. So far so good though. We've driven, since we've bought this vehicle, on these tires. E tem filtro de óleo.
Pilada.
Pull the oil drain plug out and just draining the oil there. Nice having the tuk-tuk elevator to do that. There we go, that's the oil filter that we've just pulled out as well. And it's got a little magnet on it. And the magnet has seen better days. Look at that. You can see how much sludge that magnet's picked up there. Ah, melhor. So we've rotated the tires and we've drained the oil, and now we're going to change the boots on the CV joints. And you see how there's like no grease in them now. We've lost all the grease and replace literally all 4 boots. We've got a couple of spares as well. And then when we're in Colombia, the next country with tuk-tuks, we can buy some more replacement parts. How are they looking? Ah, eu vou trabalhar com isso?
Pronto.
Ah, obrigado.
Aí eu posso ir dentro do
Obrigado, perfeito. Você precisa de ajuda?
Não, não. Pode ir aí, filmando aí com ele.
Uau, profissional. Não é a primeira vez? É isso. Para mim, demora para fazer isso. Usa muito, se você
Muito,
quer.
tá só um pouquinho para ela entrar.
Ah, claro.
Só um pouquinho para ela entrar logo.
This here is just some multi-purpose grease. You want to get these greased up nicely, and they just sit on the end. And here's just the unfortunate kind of reality to working on axles and axle boots. You've got multi-purpose grease and it's going everywhere. If you could see the camera right now, you could see the camera's full of multi-purpose grease as well. Look at the camera, man. I might need to go for ice cream after this to celebrate. And these legends need a tip. They're doing the Lord's work.
Eu vou fazer feita a outra, tem que tirar fora.
Quase, quase. Você está rápido para...
É, o chefe foi uma vez só. Pronto, agora vai.
These squares on the outside, they have to line up perfectly with the axle joint. Aqui, yeah, perfeito.
Puxa mais.
Sim. Quase. Agora,
Veja agora.
agora sim.
Vai, tá vendo?
Muito bom. The axles are now set in. The boots are brand new. All the grease inside's brand new. That's a very nice feeling, eh? We're just doing 400 milliliters of oil in the back. They call it the crown of the motor. And then the top needs the rest of it, the 1.6 liters. Obrigado para tudo. Mais grande que lembra para fazer tudo isso. Obrigado. This is motorcycle oil as well. So the tuk-tuk's kind of half motorcycle, half car. We've got a handbrake, we've got a foot brake in the front. Oh, desculpa, senhor. Estava... Não perdi quase nada com sorte. Quanto pode pagar, senhor? Não, não faz isso.
Qualquer coisa passar para precisar.
Não, por...
Dá para guardar, guarde. Vai precisar para viagem. Não, vai guardar uma viagem. Isso é uma viagem.
Ah, meu coração, mas está ajudando muito. Eu não posso fazer isso. Olha, eu
Não,
vou...
vá, quem é para viagem, vai precisar de uma viagem.
Obrigado, obrigado.
Já pegou aqui meu nome já?
Muito obrigado. Obrigado, meu. Look at this legend. I tried to pay him. He's not even taking my money. He's saying it's not good here. Use it on the journey, man. So incredible people in Recife. Thanks, legend. If you guys need any repairs, this guy's got all the equipment, all the knowledge. He had not looked at a tuk-tuk before, and he's just like, oh yeah, I know what we're doing here. What a bunch of legends, eh? Brazil is full of them. Urgent stop across the road because we didn't put grease in the joints. We're just the minimum. So we've got to go across the road and get them filled with the grease. Well, good morning, legends, from the shark-filled beach of Recife. Today's the day we're leaving. We've been here for 2 weeks now. And we've come down to get a coconut this morning. Usually we're running along the esplanade, Patty and I soaking up the sun, experienced a little bit, and we've got to see Olinda on our way out with the tuk-tuk today. Havaianas, hey? We bought them while we were here too. That was a good purchase. So that's the plan. See a bit of Olinda and see how far we get down the road. What about that, Pats? What about that, Pats? Con un coco, por favor. Increíble. Yo! Starting the day right. There we have it. Hey, Miss Potts. This is us sending it out of the apartment. We've just cleaned up, swept, mopped. It's a big effort to get all the doggy hairs out, especially after a 2-week stint. So this is all about $30 US a night. Comfortable place, aircon. There's a bathroom. And we're sending it on out. Miss Potts, Miss Potts, vamos. 2 weeks off and we're back, Miss Potts. Please, remember? Do you remember how to get in the tuk-tuk? Oh, it's a bit built up. We're accumulating too much stuff, Miss Potts. Please. Please. There you go. You're the best. A little balanced kind of lunch before we hit the road, and then there's too many highway snacks to choose from. Oh man, with cleaning and editing this morning, it's midday and this is the first little bit of bite of food that we've had to eat, so we're gonna hook in. Cheers, legend. Sunscreen on, let's rock and roll, Miss Potts. Then, you know, it's a Sunday in Brazil when there's a bunch of road closures. There usually isn't. Do it so everybody gets out, bit of physical activity. Usually there's live music at bars and things as well, which is pretty cool. Right across there is Marcazeiro, which translates to the 0 point in Recife, the center of Recife. We went the other night, but it's such an iconic place. I wanted to take the tuk-tuk past and film, but the main bridge to get there has been closed, so we might not. Wow, culture, man. It brings a slight tear to my eye. This is so beautiful, man. They've even got a live concert going on over there. And then you see the colonial architecture's just starting. Wow, look how many people are here. We're definitely not being able to get the tuk-tuk through there this morning. I don't know if that's a concert or a marathon. It's the entrance to something. Could be a fun run, to be honest. Look at that, man. We'll see. So if you see men shouting at me as well, they just want me to park in a designated parking space so they can earn like an hourly rate from that. It's completely safe, and if you don't really show them interest, they won't be barking at you. G'day, man. So he wants me to park with him. Relax, buddy. And usually, the parking that they have designated for you is just street parking. So, if it's illegal, you don't really know until you're getting fined, and if you're gonna get a fine, they can't really do much about it. They'll more or less keep your vehicle kind of safe for you, but they do a good job. They're hustling. Bunch of traffic comes with Sunday outings, I guess, as well. Cobblestone streets, very authentic. We love to see it. Oh, look at that. That building's falling apart, but it's beautiful. To the bang. He was asking if I wanted to park with him as well. I'm good. We're just passing through. And they've got tram tracks that used to run.
Você quer estacionar aí?
Não, obrigado, obrigado.
Arruma 20 reais pra me tomar agora não, meu chefe.
Não,
Arruma
obrigado.
aí, pai.
Não, não, cuidado, cuidado.
Tu tá fazendo vídeo aí? É, tu tá gravando, né?
Claro. So he's like maybe 14, big hustles. Tudo bem. Não, cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
Tu tá gravando?
Aham, aham.
Mano, como é do YouTube? Tu é do YouTube?
No, so está lá. Right. We have a bit of an issue, ladies and gentlemen. We can see the trucks off in the distance. Trucks on the other side of the road here as well. They've got like an oil change spot. This is about my 4th place that I've stopped off at on my way out of Recife, because when I got the boots changed here in the motor bay, I only put grasa, which is like grease, on the axle points, but they're actually supposed to be filled with grease. So I've got 3 grease points on the vehicle that all need to have grease injected. So I couldn't find any grease filling spots of the places that I checked when I did the mechanics the day of, and I just thought, oh, I'm gonna have luck leaving the city. I'm finding places that usually would, but not on a Sunday. So they have the ability to change the grease and to fill some grease up in the boots, and it costs like $2 to do it, right? But the issue is that nobody's working today, so I'm worried about how far I should drive today on very minimal grease in the CV joints. That's the conundrum. So we might try to stay in Olinda tonight. I just know that this is a cracking day of sun, and we've had so much rain. Next week is apparently going to be more rain, and we're just not making the most of it today, is what I'm feeling. Anyway, Pats is happy. Aren't you, miss? You chilling? Wow. We've got ourselves to Olinda.
Me encontré a una niña tan bonita. Ella siempre se ha parecido a Yemaya. Y por la calle con su ropa azul camina. Y todo el mundo está gritando, ay, cómo va. Ella responderá. ¡Qué belleza! Y preguntan a esta niña dónde va. Pero ella solo niega con la cabeza. Ella sonríe y sigue bajando así al mar. Como dice.
What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. How about this pants break? Put a key. There we go, legends. That's the tuk-tuk parked up. Here's our little Airbnb oasis. We got out of Recife, but we're just in Olinda, which is the next city over. We've reached the kind of maximum amount of kilometers I wanted to drive on the minimal grease that we have in the CV joints. And before we leave the city and infrastructure, we're going to do that. So we're going to actually have to do that tomorrow, which means that we're gonna have to go have some beers in the plaza in the historical center here in Olinda, which is just a terrible thing, right? As you can already see, a bit of a lighthouse there. This place is already full of churches. You can see the rooftops over there of one. So we've already got sunscreen on. We've prepared for a big day. We're gonna go explore that all now. Hey Pats, so this house is all about $45 US since it's so close to the historical center. Aircon in both the bedroom 1 and 2. Humble bathroom. Quite a typical sitio, they call it, a Brazilian house. We do have a little bit of a enclosed area, so Patty can use that. Hey Miss Pats, you follow me about? We'll go for walkies, hey? We'll get to know Olinda. How good's that, Pats? So this house has just been sold. These are all residential houses. That's very cool. Outside with Miss Pats, this is a street away, literally, from where our Airbnb is, and it's exactly how I planned it. Having the tuk-tuk parked somewhere safe and just walking about the historical center with Miss Pat's here in Olinda. I didn't though expect to be having an Airbnb here, but that's just how life works sometimes. That's cool, man. Oh, the colors, hey? Man, so many colors. I love it. This is the historical center here now. You okay, Baba? You're okay. And right here next to Patty is a depiction of the carnival dance that's very popular here in Recife called Frevo. It's like with a rainbow umbrella. Very, very cool. And Olinda is like this space to be for Carnival. If you're ever in this region for February, you've got to stop off in Olinda for that. In the bar here, there's even a couple more rainbow umbrellas drawn on the walls. And there's even an advertisement for Pitu. I tried it once here. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry I didn't try it on camera. I didn't expect it to be what it was. To summarize it, it's like a can of almost alcohol hand sanitizer. It's 40% alcohol. Anything in a, like that high of an alcohol proof shouldn't come in a can. That's illegal. How about that, Pats? All right, legends. It wasn't a big day. I don't feel like we've deserved this, but here we are. Bam Forchi, ladies and gentlemen. Good girl, Baba. So a bunch of bars, bunch of life in the streets, a bit of reggae as well. It's a pretty sweet vibe, man. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. A $3 beverage that absolutely sends me into oblivion, if I'm being honest. A caipirinha is quite a strong alcoholic beverage for somebody that I don't even drink once a month, you know what I mean? So that was delicious. Anyway, now that we're a bit feeling on the good side, we'll do the rest of the Olinda tour, shall we, Miss Potts? And there's the ocean. How about that, man? With Recife in the distance. Is that what the Patrice say? Is that what the Patrice say? So we got a beautiful church. Patty's having a bit of fun with another street dog. There's a couple market stalls around. And then there's the ocean. Hey, this is a pretty epic place. A lot of handcrafted little ornaments and things as well. More of these colorful umbrellas that are Recife Carnival. Man, this is such a place. So many more markets here as well. And these are all little bars as well, doing caipirinhas. This is cool. I could have got a caipirinha here as well. All right. So we're getting a tapioca de sol, and they said I could film the process of making them. Come on, Patty, one sec. So this is tapioca está lá. E que tem aqui? Ah, olha isso. Okay. Acarajé? A bunch of everything getting cooked back here. The lady just said, yeah, pop back there and you can film it. You can hear the drums off in the distance. Man, this is such a vibe, hey? Holy heck. Look at that, Patchers. That is a carne de sol. Oh, how good. Sun-dried meat tapioca in Olinda. How good. It's some good stuff, eh, Patchers? How about this place, eh? This is the other side that Olinda is known for. Just big heads everywhere. I'll try to film some more. It's a bit creepy. This looks like Buzz Lightyear. This is our route to get home, hey Miss Potts. Deep suburbs. We took the alternate route, the shortcut. These people have never seen a gringo in their life through here, I'll tell you that. ¿Cuánto? Un gramo. No, pequeña. Beleza. Tudo para você. Não tem passa lá, é para lá, né? Ah, lá. Qual?
Essa aqui.
A fundo lá. Longe de casa agora. Obrigado. Vamos. Trying to fit in, we got a beer. We took a wrong turn, which took us kind of slightly deeper into the suburb, but we're good. I'm not worried. Are you worried, Miss Potts? I'm not worried. We have entered the region where every man and their dog is a dog. Vamos. Whoa. I realized we're maybe getting too cozy in life. So we had to, we had to pull a fat side quest. Beers, back streets, Olinda. Hey, relax. That's a bar, ladies and gentlemen. If we didn't already have the beer, that would be the spot for the beer. Damn, man. I missed the roots. This is where Aussie Espanol started, man. Boa noite. Back when we got no views, back when we didn't have anything, if we're staying in an Airbnb, it would be an Airbnb shared, right? Yeah, we've had too many hotels lately. We're still trying to keep up the wild cam, but this has been a crazier back road shortcut than I expected to get home. Anyway, Miss Potts, here we are. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there, ladies and gentlemen. What a day, what a day. If you enjoyed the episode, like, subscribe. See you next week. Obrigado.